got any precepts too. I'll leave them there. You got it. Oh, yeah. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right,
Shalom.
the GMS Louisiana Saints of the Lafayette branch coming back at you with another live lesson. All right, before we get started, we're going to face the east and give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Give honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Salutations and blessings to the Akim that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. All right, spreading this gospel to the four corners of the world.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Peace and safety as well to the men, women, and children of the hopeful elect. All right. And as you can see in the news, man, prophecies are taking fold. All right. Things are happening each and every day. All right. New things are happening in the earth, man, pertaining to prophecies, man. All right. Just yesterday, speaking about one is basically that tornado that hit out there. Where was it out?
Mississippi.
Mississippi, con. Yeah, hit out there in Mississippi, man. All right. And this is the word of the Lord, man. All right. This is the true nature of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to what? Cast out judgment. All right. What you got out?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. So when you begin to see these different things happening within the world, okay, know that it's the very same time that the Lord is beginning to visit the earth which he made, man. All right. You can obviously see that through the prophecies that are taking hold within the earth. Okay. But you have to have a vigilant eye to see these things and not just take it as, okay, well, these things are just happening to happen. No, these things are happening to cast judgments upon those who are doing wickedly, man. All right? And, you know, a lot of that goes into, you know, up there towards Oklahoma and those different areas out there. And I forgot what they call it, Tornado Alley. Okay.
Valley or something like that.
Something like that. Well, basically, Gad dwelled in there, man. You know, hunting buffalo, you know, different things like that. So it isn't a surprise why these certain things are happening within these certain regions, like hurricanes and different things. Well, hurricanes out here in the south is because of what they do voodoo. But then you have out there in Oklahoma and those, you know, northern regions, northern to mid regions, where Gad do all that, you have tornadoes, man. And that's because blood has been spilled and what the Lord is what? Visiting those places.
Yep, I got you a quick one.
Uh,
This is Psalms 11 and 5. You can get the word tempest out. Psalms 11 and 5, tempest is in verse 6. It says, the Lord Yahweh trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence his soul hated. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire and brimstone, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup.
that's right. So these are the portion. So this is the portion, all right, for the wicked, man. All right, that what? Declared unrighteous decrees, that stole lands, things like that, man. It's the portion of the wicked, man. To receive the same thing that he has done. All right.
All right. This is the word tempest from Psalms 11, verse 6. Strong's H7307. Rawach. Rawach. And it says wind, breath, mind, spirit. All right. Breath, wind of heaven, quarter of wind, side, breath of air, gas. Yeah, basically wind.
Yeah, basically the wind, man. All right, the wind, the elements, the different elements that, you know, cause these different things, man. That, you know,
tornadoes, hurricanes,
That's right.
all that comes from the heavens.
Fires. Okay.
Although Esau has this harp system that he uses to manipulate these elements, he's under the guidance of Yahweh Shimon Shah. There's certain things that he cannot do on the planet Earth, like I tell you in Job. One of the bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau only has a certain amount of power on his side. Man. You got it.
That's right. And these are different elements are spirits, man. All right. These different elements are spirits, man. All right. That are what? Casting out judgment, man. You can get that in Sirach 38, 28. Right? These angels are doing their job in the earth, man. They're doing what they're supposed to do, man. All right? Satan's doing what he's supposed to do. The churches, they'll teach you what? That basically the Most High and Satan are not on one accord, man. And they're against each other. That's a lie, man. There's order within the kingdom, man. All right? There's order within the kingdom of heaven. Right? There's order within the spiritual realm, should I say, you know?
This is Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. The word vengeance on Google. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, all right, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
That's right. So these spirits that are created go out through the earth, you know, to and fro, you know, doing the will of the heavenly Father, man. Outside. You have certain spirits. You got just like a missile, right? You got angels that's created for the missile. You got angels that's created for it being a very high day cold. All right, all these different things, man. All right.
Yeah. But it says, you got the word out?
Yeah. I got it on Etamon Online. Go look at something.
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah. All right. This is the word vengeance from etamononline.com. It says vengeance, 13th century from Anglo-French vengeance, Old French vengeance, vengeance. It means revenge, retribution. All right. It says 12th century from vengiere. All right. Take revenge, from Latin vindicare. Like the word vindicate. You got it right.
So basically, the Lord punishes take vengeance on those who would pretty much transgress the law, man. All right, because what sin is the transgression of the law, and by that comes by that comes that. You know, so all these people, even though you may feel bad, they say what? Pray for this state, pray for this country. You know, pray that they get better. You know, and all. But in actuality, you don't know what that person is doing behind closed doors, man. You know, you don't know what they're doing. That's why the scriptures say what. Who is it that perished innocent, man? Nobody. All right.
Big, just backing up brother up in that definition, going into their retribution. So you see a lot of these calamities that happen on the earth. And these people on the planet Earth, they have a question mark over these things. Like, what happened in Mississippi? What happened in Colorado? Why was this mass shooting? Why was this hurricane, this tornado? But like the brother brought out, that's payback from the Most High, man. All right? The Most High takes vengeance. Like the scriptures tell you, vengeance is mine, said the Lord Yahweh. So the Lord takes vengeance in many different ways, man. Like the brother brought up, the nuclear missiles, that's a form of vengeance. That's a form of retribution. These tornadoes, these hurricanes, these mass shootings. All right, but who's the ultimate target? the Most High is trying to get their minds right, man. You so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, man. All right? And, of course, these other heathen nations on the back of the sign, but I got to go. This is Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
That's right. So the Lord has a controversy, he has a problem with what these people right here on the sign, first and foremost, man. All right. There's a controversy with them, man, because this is who the laws were given to, man, for them to be able to go do it. There's no knowledge, there's no mercy, there's no understanding. Those things was given to us, man, and it was given to us by the scriptures, man, by way of the scriptures. All right, but our people are not using it. So that's the problem. That's the issue. That's the controversy. Is that our people are not using wisdom. That's why the scriptures say, "What? Have not Israel obtained what they seek it for?" All right, because it was meant for them to understand that governing the world was not ordered. The condition of our people, what they have destroyed, right now, they destroyed in the mind. All right, their actions, things that they do. Their spirit's not in the right place. They into witchcraft. They into everything else outside the Most High, man. All right. So that's why these judgments are happening. Right.
Verse 2, Hosea 4:2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood.
That's right. So they break out and blood touches blood, man. All right. Well, our people are they kill each other, they destroy each other. All right. They don't know themselves. They don't respect one another. You know. So what they like bulls in the net, man. You know. And bulls are just ready to, act on whatever, man. I'm down for whatever. That's what you hear Jake say, man. I'm down for whatever, man. What's up, man? Let's go rob this. Let's go rob that bank. Let's go. Let's go jack him. Let's go jack him for everything he got, man.
The degenerate plan, man. That's our people, man, all the way. All right. This is Hosea 12:2. The Lord, just back you up, right? You got it. The Lord had also a controversy with Judah, and will punish Jacob according to his ways, according to his doings will he recompense him.
That's right. So according to their doings, the Most High is going to recompense them by what their actions done. All right. And so far, it's not looking good because Jake is constantly getting judged within the earth, man. So if you say that what judgment shall start at my house first. All right, that goes for 2 thirds as well, man. The Most High is judging Israel, man. All right, that's all you see. Jake going to jail, Jake getting shot, women getting shot, kids getting shot. All right, the Lord is not sparing no in-betweens, man. Infants to the elderly.
This is the ultimate solution, man, because one of the elders from the UK was going into now people like a bull in a net, man. All right, degenerate, fighting each other. Who can be the best degenerate? Who can be the best nigger? Who can be the best nigger? Who can be the best Mexican, Latino? All right, everybody's running a different race, but the Lord said this. This is Isaiah 1:18. Come now and let us reason together, said the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. Though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword. And that's what the brother's going into, man. Our people are going to get devoured with that sword, man. Okay? And Esau is going to lay heavy hand on you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, man, because he's a vessel of the Most High, man. As well as the teeth of wild beasts, all right, these different spirits that are on the earth, man, we see it all the time, man. We talk amongst each other, and what's up all the time, man. Spirits jumping on people, all right, leading them to do the Lord's will, man.
And that's the answer. The answer is within that. The answer that Jake is looking for is right there within that scripture. Why are all these things happening to us? Why are we going through these different things?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake looked for explanation, but the explanation is right there.
Yeah. Like this person on the Apostle Ricard's comment board, he posed this question and said, "Why is the Most High have us in this condition? Why are we in this state? Why doesn't the Most High just take this pain away from us, man?" And here it goes, Isaiah 1:18, 1 in Salakia 20. But if you refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword. For the mouth of the Lord Yahweh has spoken it.
That's right. So when you read Deuteronomy, when you read 1 through 15, 28, it tells you about the blessings. And then from on down, that tells you all the curses that will happen to Israel, man. The blessings if you obey, and then the curses if you disobey, man.
Yeah.
You know? So these are the consequences for disobedience.
That's right. That's how it says, verse 21, how is the faithful city becoming harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers.
Yeah, because Israel is likened unto a woman. All right, it tells you that. You know, so when it says, read it one more time.
This is Isaiah 1:21. How is the faithful city becoming harlot? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers. Look at this guy, man. All right, he's ready to go head on with another car coming up the different lane, man. Where the oncoming cars are coming, man. This is the society we live in, man. You tell me you're not tired of this, Jake? Wake up, Jacob. We're tired of this, man. The Lord is pissed off with this land, man. With all the blood that this so-called white man has shed for the nation of Israel, the Lord is going to utterly destroy Babylon, man. And it's starting with these plagues like the brother was going into, man. You're not seeing all these earthquakes in diverse places. These spirits created for vengeance, man, for no reason, man. The Lord is about to destroy America, man. That's the solution. You see? Number of spirits all around us, man. This is a spiritual battlefield, man. But it says, how is the faithful city, talking about Israel, becoming harlot? It was full of, you see what I'm saying? It was full of judgment, righteousness lodged in it, but now murderers.
That's right. So as we were saying, man, before these people was interrupting us, Israel is likened unto a woman. So when Israel began to go into these other philosophies, you know, we basically looked at it as a horse in the Most High, like just going to other gods, you know, not serving our power, you know, believing in other idols, you know, celebrating other traditions.
Yep.
And that's how we fell away, and that's the reason why the Most High, you know, punishes, man, because we make the Most High look bad. Like if you have a woman, right, and she says, oh, well, you know, I'm going to the store, I'm going this place, you know, and she acts out of character, that makes her have a bad print on you, man. You know, because that's your woman. You know, so that's how the Most High was like, you know what, I ain't gonna deal with you, you're gonna punish me right now. You know? So you got it.
Isaiah 1:22, thy silver is become dross, thy wine mixed with water. Thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. And that's how people took the T, man. How people love gifts, they follow after rewards, self-gratification. They love little trinkets that the society affords them, man. How much of our people spirits lift up when they receive a trophy, a medal, a certificate? It could be for something small, man. Employee of the month. Jake go buck wild over that, man. Rookie of the year. So on and so forth, man. Any little filthy lucre that Babylon gives them, our people are willing to turn their back away from Yahweh Shai and play the harlot for it, man. But it says, I got another one for you. This is Jeremiah 2:20. For a whole time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress. When upon every hill and every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot.
That's right, man. Our people have played the harlot, man. As the scripture say, what? We've been what? Tossed to and fro to different things. All right, each captivity, man, we was worshiping different gods, man. You know, under those particular, captivities, whether it be the Babylonian, all right, whether it be the Medio Persian, whether it be the Greek, or whether it be the Roman Empire, even until now, the Greek Persian, whether it be the ancient Roman Empire, all right, the Greek Empire, the Medio Persian, or the Babylonian Empire, we all worship those different deities, those different idols in those times, man. All right.
Verse 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
That's right. So the Lord gave us these law, statutes, and commandments. The Lord is basically saying, how did you turn to the degenerate vine? How did you turn to the degenerate generation? All right? Because I gave you the Lord, I gave you everything that you needed. I gave you the tools. All right, for the job, but we fell, man. But that was all because of the reason, though. That was all because we needed to understand the good and the bad, man. All right, to appreciate what the good ultimately, which is the kingdom, man. All right.
This is Jeremiah 2:20 in the NLT. It says, long ago I have broke the yoke that oppressed you and tore away the chains of your slavery. But still you said, I will not serve you. On every hill and under every green tree, you have prostituted yourself by bowing down to idols.
That's right. So you have given yourself over to bowing down to these idols, man. All right, that's what our people into now, man. They're into crystals. All right, they're into what? Card reading.
Tarot cards, yeah.
Tarot cards. Women are very heavy into that right now.
Low-level witches, man.
Yeah.
Degenerates, man. That's not the way that the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai in the world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ showed us, man. We're a holy nation of people, a peculiar people. All right? Peculiar means what? Special, set apart, man. Holy, divine. What happened to that, Israel? All right? We were brought over here on cargo slave ships. The English language was beaten into us. Our babies were taken out, ripped out of us, fed to alligators, castrated us, butt brokers. That was a short moment ago, man. But look how far we've come into the stupor of ignorance, man. But the Most High has, let me get it real quick, God. Matter of fact, I might get it on second Ezra. All right, about that vine. Jeremiah 2:21. I still got some more. What's going on here? Left the cluster. But I'm gonna read this too. Second Ezra 9:21. That was in second Ezra 9. But it says Jeremiah 2:21. But I was the one who planted you, choosing a vine of the purest stock, the very best. How did you grow into this corrupt, wild vine?
Yeah, that wild vine is the Israelites that pretty much just broke off. Broke off from one another. That vine is the one like that broke off from certain gods, man.
The Gentiles, they vine, man, a wild olive tree. All right? And we still see it to this day, man. All right? That's why it says the portion of Jacob is not like them. That's the elect, man. You could clearly we carry ourselves and distinguish ourselves from the rest of our nation, man. 2/3 of our people, man. And we would love to have it so, man. We don't like niggas, man. All right? We don't take upon that mindset of being black. We're not black Hebrew Israelites. We're not black people, okay? Black comes with a stigma of wickedness, darkness. All right? When you go into that word on the online etymology, it means wickedness, darkness, man.
Void of light.
That's 2/3 of our people, man. To this day. Hey, you got a lighter? No, I'm saying that's our people. Hey, you got a lighter? Hey, you got an extra cigarette? Yeah, where the holes at? That mindset has Esau laughing. Like they used to tell us when we were young, man, all the time. Hey, man, the white man just sit back laughing at y'all. Watch y'all do degenerate shit, man. Bullshit. All day. Like the scriptures say, wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge, man. You got it, man?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 21. And I saw and spared it greatly, and have kept me a grape of the cluster, and a plant of a great people.
Yeah. And that cluster is talking about the 144,000 who has kept it himself. All right. From the beginning, when he created Yahushua what created those first fruits, man. That's the cluster. All right. The ones that were that created, everything that we see. All right.
Verse 22. Verse 22. 2nd Ezra 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plants, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
That's right. So the Lord made the elect perfect, man. All right. To what basically, be able to stand within these times, man, until the end. Time. All right. So the elect are going to make it to the end, man. All right. He made them perfect to where they can't go off. All right. There's nothing nothing that Esau can do. All right. That can get in the way of the elect making it to the end, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say that, I've made 7,000 that would not bow down to Baal. All right. So what? They're not going to fall by the way of the system. All right. This is not going to happen. All right. You got
This is Zephaniah 3 and 13. I'm going to start at 12. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh. Zephaniah 3 and 12. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, man, we are afflicted and we are poor people, man. All right, we've been afflicted for over 400 plus years, man. All right, we've been downtrodden. We've been called the weakest of the weak, man. But nationality is really the strongest, man. Because if you put any other nation in that situation, they couldn't handle it, man. You see it with them on TikTok, the Karens. All right, they get caught up. All right. The male Karens and the female Karens, they can't take it. They can't take that heat, man. All right? And that's just the most minute little things, man. All right? Wait till the kingdom comes, man. All right? That's what really going to put down on you, man. All right? You can't take this little bit of a chastisement, criticism from people. All right? You ain't going to be able to stand in the kingdom, and that's why the elders say, man, you don't understand how you're going to make it in the kingdom, man, because you're going to put so much hell on you, man. All right.
Verse 13, Zephaniah 3 and 13. The remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth.
That's right. So the children of Israel are supposed to be the symbol of righteousness, man. All right. They're supposed to what? Judge the earth right, man. Judge the people. Judge the earth. Do everything according to to how everything was ordered, instructed by the Most High. All right, but that's not happening now because like Esau's ruling, man. People say when they look at all the authority, come on, right? Righteous on the authority to keep the all right.
It says, "For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid." So that's what you call peculiar people, man. That remnant which goes into remainder, which is talking about the elect of the house of Israel, man. All right, we're gonna feed and lie down, and none shall make us afraid, man. All right, we're gonna preach this word in season, out of season, man. Endure the elements, despite afflictions, despite persecutions, man. All right, I got a quick one. Bring that out. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, just going into that plant, that vine, right? That righteous vine, that noble plant, that noble seed. Isaiah 60 and 21. Thy people also shall be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. Ooh, Salakia. Isaiah 60 and 21 is going into the kingdom, all right? When all Israel is going to come back, because all Israel will be saved in the kingdom, man. But they're going to come back through that remnant that was here from the beginning, man. Back to the book of Genesis, the Alahayim, man. All right, the rulers, the powers, the judges of the earth, man. You're looking at them, Lord willing, man. Along ourselves, along with the brother behind the camera, from the apostles on down to the least of us, man. This is what we're bidding for, to be a part of that elect. Do you know what it means to be noble? To be someone of valor?
Got it up?
Yeah, look, get it, brother. Tell them what it means, all right? Do you know what a hierarchy is, man? We want order. We're pushing for order in this society, man. Amongst the spiritual temple of the Lord, not actually in this kingdom, because we know Babylon is just that, man, confusion. All right? But it says, thy people also shall be all righteous, meaning all Israel. It says, they shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. So the Lord is going to make us all righteous. All right, start with the elect. So ultimately, the names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua can be praised, man, because it's all about the name. The Lord is big on his name, man. All right, he wants the whole entire earth to put some respect on his name, man, the right way. And how is he doing that right now? Earthquakes in diverse places, hurricanes, storms, tempests. All right, pestilence, famines, plagues, man. The Lord is shaking this place up because there's no respect or fear of the Lord in the land, man. You got it, brother.
This is the word noble from etamononline.com. It says 12th century, illustrious, distinguished of high rank or birth, from Old French noble, of noble bearing or birth, from Latin nobilis, well known, famous, renowned.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
Khan, so basically,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Khan, so basically, man, Israel is gonna be famous in the land. Man. They're gonna be famous, but they're gonna be famous in the land. All right, being famous in the land is a part of that name, man. All right, that name is gonna be, the name of Yahweh Yahushua is gonna be on the earth. All right, they're gonna be there's not gonna be no question. Man. Right? Because Yahushua is gonna be important, man. All right, so what? Take all the ground from these people, man. All right, put them in subjection, man. All right.
This is Genesis 6 and 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown.
That's right, man. And the giants is not talking about actual giants. It's speaking about men that had some status to them, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That word
Righteous men.
Nephilim goes into followers. That's us, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All willing we are that number.
When you go into those different names, all right, in Genesis, you go into those names, those definitions. It has has righteous, righteous homes within that, man. All right?
That's your
So
point.
that proves you right there that what they were noble men.
Yeah, man.
They were men of understanding.
Yeah.
All right?
And
The
then
word was with them.
what was before Genesis the 6th chapter? Genesis the 5th chapter. The sons of God, all the way down from Adam on to Noah. Those were the men of renown. That's our stock. That's our forefathers. All right? Those are Lord willing, we're those men that stem from those men of renown that are walking the planet Earth today, man. Don't let this state that we're in fool you, man. We're still noble people. Look at our mindset. Look how we carry ourselves, man. We're not of that degenerate plant, man. We're of that noble vine, man. Lord willing, will be at that number. You got it, bro. I got you. This is number 16 and 2. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown.
That's right. And they were men of renown because they had that good name. What we were going into yesterday, that good name, man. That good name was going back to, the way they carried themselves.
Yep.
The way they uphold the Bible, the way they uphold the scriptures, man. All right?
And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron and said unto them, ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then ye uplift yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. You see, so we come from that holy stock, man. The stock of Abraham, like the scriptures say, man. You get that real quick. You get that for you, huh? And you got it. All right. This is the book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 26. Men and brethren, children of the stock of Abraham, and whatsoever among you feareth God, to you is the word of this salvation sent. All right, so salvation is for the stock of Abraham. Abraham was quoted as a Hebrew, right? So what are we? Hebrews? You got it, buddy.
I was just saying the scripture where it says, I'm not a Hebrew.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it for you. Get past. This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I.
That's right. That's right, man. All right. So what? You have that bloodline, man. Of that royal bloodline, man. All right. Of that stock of Abraham, man. All right. Of kings, of priests. All right. Of noble men. All right. That's our history, man. All right. Not what these teachers that we came here on cargo slave ships, and that's what we done.
Yeah.
Or that we was in Latin and in Africa, such as that. Not having any type of morals or right.
Yeah.
No, man. We taught them comprehension, man. We taught them how to walk them straight. We taught them how to take them back, man. All right. They used to wear their clothes until they disintegrate, man. You know, we taught them how to be clean, man. All right. We taught them how to be, well groomed, how to take care of themselves. They were doing it, all right, and then they took it and they flipped it on this, man. All right, culture vultures, man. That's what they do now. It's like,
It's great, bro. And the theory of evolution as well, man. It goes back to what they used to teach us, and they have I remember my science teacher had a picture in the class with the theory of evolution. It had monkey, the next thing you know, it turned into a man. Come on, man. But that's for you Jakes, man. That's what how Esau considers you, man. That's Goyim. That's nothing but a brute beast. Oh, whoa. What we came off the slave ship saying? Massa. Look at them. They saying master. They trying to say master. They can't even talk. But massa is the Hebrew word for burden. So the joke's on you, Esau. All right? This whole time, you tried to cover us up in the mud and the dust. All right? But we're liking onto that rose that grew from the concrete, man. And that's our story in these times, man. The persecuted, counted out, man. Like the brother said, underdogs, man. But we live. Everybody loves a good underdog story, and so does Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Like the scriptures tell you, he raised up the beggar from the dunghill, man. From a lower state.
That's how the Lord gets found. He deals with the people. He deals with people that they would never think about, man.
Yeah.
All right. Never think about. Everybody's looking at everybody's looking at a flashy car, flashy jewelry, a two-piece suit, a three-story house. And they're gonna have all these materialistic things and saying to themselves, man, the most I gotta be dealing with this man, because man, to have all this type of wealth and so-called power, so-called notability, you know. You know, that's not how the Lord deals with it, man.
At all, man.
All right?
The Lord deals with the person whose back is against the wall, back on the ropes, stuck in jam. All right? He's looking for that moment where he can just give it all he got into that one shot. All right? And upset his opponent. Yeah? And upset his opponent, man. That's like going to the elect of the house of Israel. I got you. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 4. Ooh, hold on, let me start at 3. It says, the bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things.
Yeah. So basically, man, you know, people don't understand the importance of bees, man. The bees go extinct. All right? If there's no more bees, then what? There's no more us, man. You know? It's going to destroy
it's like
the
Israel.
ecosystem. Yeah.
It's like Israel, man.
That's right.
It's in Jeremiah. It says, if the Lord will basically do away with the sun and the moon in Israel. That's how important we are to the Lord, man. So that's likening up. That's likening on to us, man. Let me read it again. Sirach 11:3. The bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. And that's likening on to us, man, the elect of the house of Israel. This fruit, this word is the sweetest of things, man. What? Like it tells you in Ezekiel, that roll, all right? It was sweet, then it was bitter. So that's likening on to this word, man. This truth, this wisdom, this knowledge, man.
I say this, you gotta go through it because, like the brother is saying, you know, basically, the bee is small amongst the bee is small. The bee is small amongst, you know, all of that fly, right? But the thing about it is that what is precious, man. It's precious to the Most High. You know, it's valuable. You know, so it's the same thing with the elect, man. All right, because what? Through the elect, it brings forth life. All right, it brings forth life. All right. Any other thing, any other animal could be considered so-called abomination because it's not. You can liken this. You can liken this to Israel, being Israel, and the others being the others that fly on the other nations. In the sense of the only way that the earth is going to flourish and be the best way it can be is that Israel. All right, yes. You can't flourish with any other nation, man. All right, that's the best analogy I can think of.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 31, and I'm going to start at verse 35. All right, Jeremiah 31, verse 35. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name.
And you go into that word hosts, the heavens armies, man. Because the heavens armies were there in the beginning, man. We're part of the heavens armies. All right, we're part of the Holy Host. Guess what? We're just foot soldiers right now, man. We're just in this lower state. All right, but we're going to be exalted in due time, and we're in that season to be exalted, man. Apostle Tahar calling this year, 2023, the hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass, man. We see it. This place is on pins and needles. All right, this place is on its last leg, man, last toenail, man. So who do you think is going to flourish in these times, man? Who will stand up for the Lord against the evildoers, man? Somebody's got to do the job. And that somebody is going to be us, Lord willing, man. Because there ain't nothing left to look back on, man, or behind on, man. Remember Lot's wife, when she turned back and thought about the delicacies of Sodom and Gomorrah? What happened to her? She was turned to a pillar of salt, man.
I mean, what exactly are you fighting for anyway, Israel? Like, bro, what is you fighting for? You know, what are we fighting for here, man? Are we just fighting for a good time and to be in oppression and to go to work for 9 to 5 every damn day?
They just want a good fucking time, man. A fucking a good nut, man.
Yeah, that too.
A good release, should I say?
And then after that release, you right back to the mindset of man, this place. Anyway, right? Are you not?
Temporary
It's
gratification.
temporary. Yeah. It's temporary, man.
They want a temporary high, a temporary feeling. That's what the society does. Like the hell was going into the Matrix, man. You know the steak is fake, but you still want it. And you know what? I know it's fake. I know it's not going to give me any nutrients, but you still want it, man. You stuck in the Matrix. Go ahead. Yeah, man. You know what that's about, man. And we get every time we turn on this camera and go live, we're getting sharper and sharper. We're growing more and more in the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Not in the spirit of this world, man. We leaving this world behind, man. You think we're gonna be thinking about how many points LeBron had in his career when we get beamed up in those chariots, man? That's an afterthought, man. That's gonna be burnt up with the society, man.
You gotta have a whole nother mindset, bro.
Whole nother mindset.
You ain't gonna be thinking of this, man. It's gonna be so beautiful, man.
And that's the thing, we're trying to get our people to that mindset. You know what I'm saying? See, here you have it. You got a right lane going up, a left lane coming down. People going around each other, going up the left lane, man. Why would you want to stay here, man? There's no order in this place, man. People getting away with murders. Look at these international banking families, man. They're just licking their chops, thinking what? CBDC, MOTB. But the Lord put the spirit on them to where they're a great adversary unto the children of Israel, man. They're a great villain. In every story, you got a villain that seems like he's unconquerable. He can't be defeated. That's Esau Edom, man. But we know where there's a will, there is a way, man. And that will is the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. I think it tells you in Ephesians, the 5th chapter, man. Walk circumspectly, knowing the will of the Lord, man. The spirit has to be dealing with you for you to know how the Most High is thinking, the mind of the Lord, man. Yes, we know the mind of the Lord according to what he's given us in this side, in the flesh, man. As far as the ins and outs of the kingdom of heaven and the ins and outs of the heavens, all right, the third heaven, the fourth dimension, we're going to get that later in due time. Like the scriptures tell you in Romans, the 8th chapter, the earnest expectation of the creature, man. I'm going to get that too. You got it. I'm going to get it in there. This is amazing. Go ahead, Amaya.
Yeah. All right. Jeremiah 31, verse 35 again. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divided the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. Verse 36. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Yeah, that's a banger for the Christian church, man. That's a banger for the Christian
Yeah, you
church.
can close the book on a Christian with that, man.
Yep, yep. Because they'll say that Israel was done away with. Now the Lord is dealing with the drafted in, what they believe to be themselves. Heathens. No, man. All right. That's a banger right there. That's a straight cut. The Lord is only dealing with Israel, man. We know that the Lord is only dealing with Israel. But guess what? It's the sun. We outside right now, man. All right. And on the other side of the earth, the moon is up somewhere. Okay.
Right.
Esau hasn't went into the depths of the ocean, man, and seen how deep it was either. All right. The Lord has what? Created the bounds that he could not pass. All right. To stop him from to stop him from trying to basically do away with Israel, man. You know.
That's the very next verse.
Yeah.
Let's go right.
The Lord gave him his blessing, man, because he got his fair share. The fatness of the earth, the dew of the heavens, man. And Esau, you'll never know the ins and outs of the spirit world, man. You'll never know the ins and outs of space. Because after that 1,000-year period, we're going to cut off the son and the nephew, man. All right? We're going to cut off the male heads or your so-called patriarchs, man, or the Edomites.
Yeah.
You're never going to know the gloriousness and the nobility of the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah,
that's
Lord,
only for us to know. You got to go to sleep.
Yeah, the Lord only gave you eye candy, Esau.
Yeah, man.
You can only look. You can only look at your telescope. You can view the satellites and different things, these different orbits and wormholes or whatever you want to call it, Milky Ways, these different planets. That ain't for you, bro. That's for us.
And look what he's done with it. Even a little bit that the Lord has given you.
That's right.
Polluted it, man.
That's the scripture say that, man. All right. Yeah. He that has a little, and he's good with that little, the Lord shall give him a lot, man. But you have the dew of the earth. You just have the minuscule things of the earth, and look at the condition of the earth, bro. Look what you have done. You greed and lust after your flesh. You have proven yourself to be what? As the scripture say, an unworthy king to rule, man. But the Lord is going to set up somebody profitable. All right? And the Lord is setting those, and the Lord is setting up men that are profitable as well, man. All right? Starting with Yahweh Shai and in the house of David, which is the elect, man, 144,000. All right? He's setting up the profitable because what? We're out here preaching and teaching what is right according to the scriptures, man. What you should be doing. How you should be treating her. How you should be treating people fairly. Not being greedy. Going into other people's land, stealing their land. All these wicked things that you are doing to these people.
That's right.
You have to answer to all of that, bro. You have to answer to it. That's why the scripture says nations are bad, man. Because they know themselves, man. They can't wait to get their hands on Esau, man. These other nations can't wait to get their hands on all this stuff that gets their people, man. Dropping bombs, chemical warfare, biological warfare. All these different things that they've done. All right? Biological warfare on Israel, man. The Tuskegee project, man.
Rosewood, Black Wall Street. If you don't like it, Esau, you just bomb it. Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Smallpox.
Yeah.
All these different things. Man.
HIV, hepatitis C, herpes, the crown victim, and the juice. You just keep going, man. Like the Energizer Bunny on that commercial. Keeps going. That's Esau, man. He keeps going and going and going, man. And growing and growing and growing. That serpent, man. That serpent from the garden with the spirit of a wicked individual, all right, has grown, all right? And ultimately to kill a snake, you have to sever that head, man. Like it tells you that hoary hand, all right? But that wound was healed. Now you're back trying to put that plan into fruition, man, which is the NWO. You got it, bro. I got one after you.
This is Matthew 24 and 22. And it says, except those days be shortened, then shall no flesh be saved.
Right, because Esau tries to what? He tries to change the time. Daniel 7 and 25. But ultimately, that's showing you right there that the times are in the hands of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Me and the elder was talking about that, man. You look up and it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. You wake up and it's damn near noon, man.
Yeah.
1 o'clock. Then you blink your eye again, man, it's sundown, man.
Yeah.
Gotta go back to work again, man. So it said for the elect's sake, we've been going into the elect this whole lesson, man. The remnant, that noble vine, like the brother brought out, man. That are worthy of salvation, man. That's who the Most High is coming back to save. You good, you can come through, you be fine. That's who the Most High is coming back to save, man. You so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. This truth is for you, man. And like the brother was saying, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. You made a good point because you said these other nations, all right, they gonna want to lay hands on Esau, man. Because before Babylon is destroyed, these other nations are gonna know who's that crook on the planet Earth, man. Who was doing all these crimes, these hate crimes, these war crimes, all right, these biological crimes, okay, psychological crimes. Because look what he's doing, man. You got subliminal messages on TV, all right. You got the alphabet ABCs, alphabet crew ABCs, man, pushing that on the kids. This place is full of confusion, man. So it deserves to be over destroyed, man. Not just destroyed, it deserves to be overkilled, man. For the hell you put on our people, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and these nations are getting together, bro. I was just watching a video with Putin, all right, and the head of China, man. They were shaking hands.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to say, Journey, my good friend.
Yeah.
They were like this, man.
You got that video? You still got it?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Man.
they were. I mean, you could have sworn we was back, back when they were.
You could have sworn they shot marbles together, man.
Yeah.
Putin and forgot his name, man.
Yeah, Sean.
Pink.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you say it, Doc?
Xi Ping.
Xi Ping.
Oh, yeah, man.
They come out, see you later, my friend. So if that was shown to the public, just imagine what they did in that building that they came out of.
Oh, yeah.
Eating steak, sipping tea, and we chipped those Israelites. I mean, we implant those Israelites. Yes, NWO, they're all tomorrow against each other, man. The BRICS nations, they're all switching over to that CBDC, man. That digital UBI. UBI, man.
Yeah, it's painted to make you believe that it look like they're, against the U.S. and all that. But in the end, they all go come together for one common ground, just like we do. Just like we come together for one common ground, which is the scriptures. So they coming together for one common ground for the sake of their own benefit, man. Because what? Israel is scattered, God the 4 corners of the earth. So if the goal is to get everybody something, then they accomplished. They accomplished what they sent for.
Yes. I'm going to read down to 14 of the book, right? Just not all right, this is Jeremiah 50 and 10. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah. So this place is gonna get spoiled, man. Yeah, this place is gonna get spoiled. It's gonna get spoiled by those nukes, man. Right? And as well, when those troops come over here, right? When those troops come over here and they start to invade this land, guess what? They're gonna spoil your women. All right, they're gonna take everything you got. They're gonna take your riches. All right, that's the That's the orders well, that's the order of law, of war, should I say, man? You know, you come over to a nation, you get in war with a nation, you conquer them, you take their women, their money, their different things, their different resources.
Yeah, it's booty.
Yeah, yeah. God.
Yeah, man. So, and then we know Esau, he's been hoarding up. Like it tells you in James the 5th chapter, I believe it says they hoard up riches for the last, they gather up riches for the last days, man. That's Esau Edom. So America is going to be destroyed, and all these other areas in the planet Earth, all right, which hold natural resources that Esau has been covering up, all right, that's going to be spoiled onto the nation of Israel, man, as well as the people. Okay, it's Jeremiah 50:11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls, right? Because you, like it tells you in James 5th chapter, getting the higher of our labors are kept back by fraud, man. All right, but their cries have entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, man. What you go into is the power of the armies of the heavens, man. So the heavens armies, they're hearing our cries, man. We're begging the Most High. We're praying, pray, please to beg. All right, we're praying to the Most High to deliver us out of this low estate, man. From this sloppy ass leader, man, Esau Edom, who's ruling the earth with a continual sore stroke, man. But it says, you gotta go. Verse 12, Jeremiah 50:12, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost part of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
That's right. Your mother is talking about what? Britain.
That's right.
Right? Britain is going to be real ashamed, man. All right? Is it not already ashamed? All right, they're already ashamed of this place, man. You know? They're already ashamed and they disconnected themselves from this place now. You know, in a sense.
Just like America tried to disconnect themselves once. Once the 13 colonies, man. All right? Then what happened? The American Revolution War, roughly paraphrase. All right, so after great wars come what? A transition of power.
You saw it?
I ain't see it, bro. Yeah, man. So after this third world war, there's going to be a transition of power, like the elders going to eon. That's confirmation right there, man. A new eon, man. We're willing to be obedient, all right, be diligent, be faithful to inherit that, man. Like it tells you in the scriptures, they with patience inherit the promises, man. With patience. All right, it says, verse 13, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues. And that's like to the ruler of Babylon. They're going to hiss at them because all the plagues are going to kill Esau, like it says in Deuteronomy 30:7. Right? I should put the curses upon thine enemies. You see? The spirit is undefeated, man. So it says, and it's the point that you made earlier because you said what? All these other nations, and like in a good fight, all right? They'll be like in Louisiana, they'll be like, man, oh, we about to push him. Or in BR, they say, man, we're gonna crowd him, we're gonna jump him. All right, it's about to be a G fight. It's Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, meaning all those with nuclear capabilities. Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she had sinned against the Lord Yahweh.
So, man, all these countries, all these places, all right, that either was an ally of America or an enemy of America, are going to basically shoot their arrows. Now, all those countries that have nuclear capabilities, missile capabilities, are going to shoot over here those warheads, man, and destroy this place. Completely flattened, bro. The scriptures talk about how this place is going to be flattened, where you won't be able to tell the landmarkers within this place, man. That's total annihilation, bro. That's just total destruction. All right? And we believe that to be true because the scriptures say that the place is going to, the earth is going to roll to and fro, man. Like a drunken, man. You know? So that's a great judgment. And it says that what? This is poured out without mixture, man, for the Lord. That the Lord is about to bring down on this place. All right? So those missiles are going to just be the dregs, man, of the Most High's wrath. And all those who've been disobedient are going to be within that fire, man, to be purified. Ooh, the Lord's going to leave your spirit in your body until you dust, until you evaporate it, to completely purge your spirit. The Lord gonna purge you niggas like crawfish, like crawfish. Niggas like
I ain't heard that one before.
Niggas like purge crawfish. You like to purge you with water? Nah, man. The Lord gonna purge you with fire, bro.
Yep. I'm reading in NLT, Jeremiah 50:14. Yes, prepare to attack Babylon. All you surrounding nations, let your archers shoot at her. Spare no arrows. So it says all ye surrounding nations, man. So these nations, which these kings of the earth, all right, they're going to be surrounding Babylon, shooting those nuclear missiles. Like it tells you, I believe it's the second that just said, roughly paraphrasing, when they begin to be shot from the ends of the world or the ends of the earth, roughly paraphrasing, all right, it says, shout, yeah, you can get it. It says, let your archer shoot at her, or you can actually mind you. Let your archer shoot at her, spare no arrows, meaning what? Give it all you got, man. Give it all you got. Spare no arrows, spare no nuclear missiles, man. It says, for she has sinned against the Lord. And how is Babylon, which is synonymous with Esau, Edom, sinned against the Lord? You sinned against his people, man.
Accused of brothers.
You got
Then making us
offender for a word.
Offender for a word. You know, you set up these traps and these snares for Israel. But then you point the finger and tell the Lord, look at them. Look what they're doing.
Yeah.
You purposely do this, bro. You purposely do this to our people, bro. That's what you hit. I was reading this article, and basically Jake did something, bro. Jake got pulled over for drugs, or Jake got pulled over for something. He got in trouble. I go to the comments. I know some people might do the way he talks. Oh, it ain't nothing unusual. It ain't nothing unusual about this situation. Or he said, he also said, you know, it's common for them to be, it's common in the news for them to be doing these particular type of things, man. Yeah, but who has rule over these companies of the media, of the music, of the entertainment, whether it be music entertainment, whether it be TV entertainment, these movies, these TV shows? Okay, all of this shit has an effect on Jake, man. They look at these so-called idols and superstars, all right, and what they want to portray themselves as them, bro. All right? That's all you see on BET is that BS, Black Ink Crew, and all these different, you know, TV shows that show the simplicity of Jake, bro. It shows the simplicity of Jake. They continually promoting that same spirit, bro. Conjure up that same spirit of folly and niggerisms, you know? Keeping that train and that beast rolling, bro.
The Lord never fails, bro. He was doing the same thing he was talking about.
Yeah.
Just bobbing up and down the music, rag on his head, white beater,
Yeah.
pants to his ankles.
They love seeing you do that, man. The white man loves seeing you like that, bro. White man loves seeing you like that. Right? He loves seeing you like that. He hates seeing you try to incorporate any type of knowledge, man. You know? He
That's
hates
why,
you, man.
that's why this guy, Rabbi Finkelstein, the word rabbi means master. Rabbi Finkelstein, he said, what, man? He was basically saying, hey, man, you get these guys, all right, barbecue chicken, Kool-Aid, and just watch them do that thing, man. Like, a prime example of that is in Living Color, y'all. In Living Color, y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Pure degeneracy, man. Just showing how, like the brother said, how simple-minded our people are, man. And how low you stoop, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
But the main point of all of that is,
I said I would say I had a precept for y'all.
I just want to say one more thing. The main point of all of this is that the Lord, they love seeing you like that. But there's a reason why you like that, man. They put in your face constantly, man. They drill it in your face. They stereotype you. They have the ability to play on your mind with that witchcraft, which is the TV, the music. Those things hold vibrations, man. All right.
But you have that. I forgot that word government means basically mind control or something like that.
Yeah, govern,
Yeah.
control,
Control, mind, yeah, man. Say it again now.
yeah, govern, control, and mint, like mentality, mind.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Look at the state of our people in, man. Our people are low, man. And the Lord is showing us, like, hey, y'all not like, look, this is how you're not supposed to be. Let them alone. Let them be that degenerate plant, man. Call it, and that even goes down to the names, man. Calling upon other names, man. That's degeneracy, man. The world uses Jesus Christ, man. The whole entire world, all nations, man. You got Moab calling on Jesus Christ, man. Ishmael. So how is that peculiar? How is that set apart? How is that holy? Even when you say the name Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, that vibration is power, man. It's a whole different vibration, man. But like the brother said, man, people want to just be everything that Esau has raised them up to be, man. That degenerate plant, that harlot, man. What does a harlot do? A harlot goes everywhere else except where she's supposed to be faithful at. Where she's being supported at. Where she's being treated properly at, man. Right about. You got it. You got it.
Just real quick, this is Hosea chapter 7, verse 3. They make the king glad with their wickedness and the princes with their lies. Okay, calm, water. Yeah, so all right, so yeah, Hosea 7 and 3 again. They make the king glad with their wickedness and the princes with their lies. Backing up what the brothers was just going into the last few minutes. Jake. All right, when Esau, sees Jake in that low level vibration, that low level state, wearing a white beater, sagging their pants, smoking cigarettes, okay, shooting and killing each other, selling drugs, doing drugs, women being a bunch of whores, okay, baby mamas and all these things. All these things make these Edomites glad, okay, because all these things keep us separated from our power, and like the brothers was going into, they put entertainers before our people to promote that type of behavior, okay, to keep us separated from our power, because these Edomites, especially these high level Edomites, they know that as long as our people are separated from Yahweh Shema Shai, they continue to conquer us and reign over us and govern our minds like the brother was going to. That's it.
This is Hosea 7:1 in NLT. I want to heal Israel, but it's Hosea 7:1 in NLT. It says, I want to heal Israel, but its sins are too great. Samaria is filled with liars. These are on the inside and bandits on the outside. Its people don't realize that I am watching them. Their sinful deeds are all around them, and I see them all. The people entertain the king with their wickedness, and the princes laugh at their lies. They are all adulterers, always aflame with lust. And that's how people, man. They always aflame with lust. Always on fire for what a who's. Hey, get some box. Hey, where the party at? All right, where we turning up at? Oh, y'all balling crawfish, y'all doing this, and that's. I'm telling you, this is all you see on social media, man. They got women 4 or 5 days out the week. They gonna get crawfish. All right, shrimp, fiery crab, daiquiris. Oh, I love a good crawfish with a good daiquiri, girl. 20-inch long nails, grabbing the whole cup around, man. Big gold hoop earrings, 30-inch long weaves, man.
Lots of braids, man. They had for lots of braids.
Yeah, man. But it says they are like an oven that is kept hot while the baker is kneading the dough. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, one more time.
It's Hosea 7:4. They are all adulterers, always aflame with lust. They are like an oven that is kept hot while the baker is kneading the dough.
Yeah, man. So they always hot. They always, their mind is always set to do evil, man. Their mind is always set to do wickedness. Feel that.
Burn up with lust, man. Different lust of the
feel
world.
the lust of, that flesh, man. You know?
Like, just how we tell each other, like, me and the brothers, we talking sometimes, like, man, hey, you on fire? Yeah, I'm on fire. You on fire? Yeah, I'm on fire. That's how 2/3 of our people are for the world.
Ready to turn up?
Yeah, you ready? Yeah, I am. You ready to go get high? Yeah, I am. You ready to go get some box? Yeah, I am. You ready to go get some crawfish? Yeah, I am. You ready to go hit bourbon? You ready to go hit this holiday, hit that holiday? Yeah, I am. You ready to go take this trip, go overseas? Get your passport, girl? Yeah, we are. City girls, hot boys, hot girl summer. Girl, I'm finna be outside this summer. Well, guess what? It's gonna be a different summer for you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. It's gonna be the other kind of hot girl summer. All right? For you Eves. All right? And for you Jakes out here, man. Because the Most High, like the brother said, all you do is make Esau Edom glad, man, with your wickedness, man. You make him. Look at these niggas. Look at these spits. I mean, look at these wetbacks. Look at these Latinos, these Hispanics. They're doing just what we told them to do, Bill. They're doing just what we told them to do, Joe. Because all you're going to do is follow after the global plans of these global elites, man, and take that Quran. Because just as sure as enough, when your well runs dry and you can't access the funds in your account, man, Esau's going to bring to you the magic question, the ultimate alternative, which is the Quran, man. And guess what our people are going to do, man? They're going to take it willingly and gladly, man, because they want access to that part of life that's being cut off from them, man. What's going to happen when you go into your Whitney Hancock account or your Chase account and your funds are frozen? You got thousands of dollars in your account, but you can't have any access to it. What's going to happen when these banks crash? Where are you going to turn in? But it's all according to prophecy, man. We know where we're going to turn to the Lord because we don't have anything in society as it is. We're not comfortable as it is. So we're willing to roll with the punches, man. You got it. Yeah, man. I got it. Cool. This is the book of Revelation 18 and 21. It says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
right? So this city, all right, that great city, Babylon, is speaking about America, man. All right, it's gonna be destroyed and thrown down. All right, it's gonna systematically be destroyed first, though, man. You know, you have civil war, you have civil unrest. The scriptures say realm against realm, city against city, people against people, neighbors against neighbors. All right, you have all of these things taking place within this system. All right, anarchy, the purge structure, you know.
And what a great way to take somebody out, right? Like if you got a person and they get killed from the inside out, right? That's a horrible death. That's what happened to America, is getting destroyed from the inside out. Systematically, like the brother said, the banks, the structure is being broken down. Then ultimately, those nuclear missiles are going to flood this place. So that's worse. Picture you just got an underlying illness. You're like, man, yeah, man, my back hurt. What's going on? And then next thing you know, you start itching, you start getting little rashes. Next thing you know, you starting to break, you start coughing up blood. And you're like, man, what the hell going on? All right. Then it gets worse and worse gradually, man. That's what the Lord is doing to Babylon with these plagues, like the brother brought out in second. There's the 9th chapter, man. All right. Sword, famine, death. All those things are scourges. Scourges for the wicked, man. Scourge is a amendment, roughly paraphrase. Amendment means a change. All right. There's going to be a transition of power, man. Esau is being pulled down because prophecy has to be fulfilled. It was first written that Jacob held first the heel of Esau. So that was symbolic of us pulling him out of rulership, man. Now, how are we doing that? Through this word, man. Through this truth. Through this wisdom. Through this knowledge, man. All right. Lord willing, this message was edifying. All right. We're going to turn to face the east and give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and the elders, great millstone, who rule well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Shalom. 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 Until next time, Akim, Shalom.